All right, folks, how are you doing today? Welcome to the G1 Project TV. All right, man, you know, the first video we were talking about this Bumblebee tribute model and how the this Floyd Rose special is just it's not good, man. It's not holding its tuning very well. I've already replaced the locking nut. You can't see it right there. I've done replaced that with a Floyd Rose 1000 nut, which you know, I had a couple comments about the Floyd Rose 1000 saying that, you know, they're good too. Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. If I want to say that's pretty much what's on the EVH Wolfgang specials and the standards. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure that's what it is. Somebody told me that anyway, but it's just it got the EVH brand on it, but they're pretty much the Floyd Rose 1000. So going to use the Allen tool here I got from Echoplex. These are great, man. I really enjoy this tool. It makes things a lot easier when you want to access the lower portion of the Floyd Rose to take off those bolts. You know, but we're not going to worry about that today because we're going to try to get this done quick as we can, get this swapped out. Usually what I do, especially with these cheap units, I go ahead and after I loosen the tension on the strings, I'll go ahead and cut it and just remove this whole unit and just, you know, put it in the drawer with the others that I have. I don't know why I even hang on to them, to tell you the truth. I don't know, because they're just cheap. But, you know, you never know. Maybe there's a couple of parts here and there that can be used. I like to use this Ernie Ball Power Peg Pro. If you've never messed with one of those, man, I suggest you check it out. They're rechargeable. They're great for just this right here, you know. It just saves time. Saves time. I'm just trying to get a little tension off. I'm not trying to do a whole lot here. Just trying to get some of the tension off. Really quick here. Good enough. And we're going to go ahead and first of all, let me double check the back plate here, because I don't think I took it off. Nope, I did not. I did not take that back plate off. So let's get the old rechargeable screwdriver. Another look at that block. It is a Floyd Rose branded block. Man, it's small. So there's the other spring. I usually like to use just 2 springs, but it all depends, man. It all depends. Here's the Gotoh that came in the mail today. Actually, it came yesterday. I'm sorry. It came yesterday. And this is the chrome. What I like about it is when you buy them, it tells you exactly what it is right there. It says 40 millimeter block. The GE 1996T, that's what I always get. These are excellent upgrades for Floyd's. I've never had any issue with a Gotoh. Never. Just never have. So here's what it looks like when you get it out of the cardboard there. And they give you a little set of Allen wrenches, which is amazing. I always keep these too, man. Now the springs, I don't use their springs because they're a lot smaller than what I like. So to me, that would mean they would be a lot more stiff. I could be wrong, but so here's the Gotoh Japan. Yeah, man. So we're going to have to adjust these saddles, kind of intonate them a little bit the best we can. So that's where this comes into play, which is good. Yeah, I love these things, man. I'm gonna just get these out right here because I don't need to fiddle with too much of it. I'm kind of in a time crunch. So let's see here. It might be, is that the right size? Nope. I got the one that's too small. Let's go to the next, the one in the middle is what we need. One in the middle. What you want to do is these saddles, all right, you have to get like two have to go back, one stays up, and this one goes back, and these two stay up flush. I'll show you what I mean. That's, you know, you're intonating the saddles here, and believe me, it makes a difference. A lot of people don't know that, and I didn't when I first started doing this stuff. I didn't know. I had no clue. And so you're just going to move them back just a little. It don't have to be a whole lot, but this does make a difference. See how I slid them back just a little? All right. And we're going to tighten them down. Tighten them down where they, so you don't want them to move, because that's just going to throw everything out of whack. And like I said, the middle one, it's flush right here. It's flush, so you want to leave that. Okay, leave that one. Let me just check make sure it's tight. There we go. And the fourth one, which would be the G, you're going to push it back where it's even with these two. Okay. I have to hold it like this here. Sorry. Now, it will only move so far because the way they have this, there it goes. There we go. The way they have this thing designed, it has two little holes where the Allen screw is, and sometimes you have to take the Allen screw all the way out and put it in the hole behind it back here. Okay, and then these two will stay flush. And they are. So let's check, make sure that, yeah, they are tight. That's great. And now also, the little Allen wrench that I had is going to be used for your adjustment on where your arm goes in here. All right. So where is the arm? I just had it. There it is. So when you and yes, I thought that when you put these in, it didn't matter how you did it. You just pull them right out. But it is threaded. You can see on the bottom, it is threaded. So when you turn it a couple of times, it's in there. But what I like about the little screw is you can adjust that with this Allen wrench, and the arm won't be too floppy. I don't like it when it's like that. I like, you know, just a little bit more than that. So we're going to adjust it here. There we go. It's kind of hard to get it in there. There, see? Just a little bit, not too much. Maybe that's a little too much. Let me back it off just a tad. Just a tad. Yeah, that's better. I like it. That's just how I like mine. I don't like it too much play in it, but that's perfect. I like it to be able to fall down, but not real loose. That's what I like. So that's what the small Allen wrench is for. It's for this, you can adjust the, tighten that up and adjust the free fall of the arm, I guess. All right, so pull that right out. And what I love about these units is you don't have to worry about, when you put the tremolo arm on, screwing down to the collar. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that at all. I love that. So now we're just going to put this, oh, look at that 40 millimeter block, man. Come on now. So we're going to drop this in and line it up. Another good thing I love about these units is that you know, you see how this one is cut out for the post, and this one is just flat. So that eliminates trying to line it up. You know, if your little posts here are just a little off or whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. It allows you to go ahead and put it on there. So, okay, let's see here. So we're gonna get this on. And I got to flip this over. This is always kind of a little bit of a tricky part here. Get the springs that I had. And we need to back off this bear claw is like really screwed in there a lot. So I need to back that off a little. We can make adjustments later with this. Because you're going to have to, since you're putting a new tremolo system in, you're going to have to make adjustments with this bear claw with the, so you can start to see that's already pretty tight. So let's just go with the 2. And here's a good trick that I like to do. You know, they send you these pieces of cardboard here, and to me, a good rule of thumb is put your arm in here and pull up and put this cardboard right underneath like this. Just like that. You see what I mean? See how I did that? So, like I said, adjustments can be made as you go along, but since I'm doing this, it puts the bridge, it levels it out. You see what I mean? It levels that out. So it's not too far back and it's not too far up. Again, you can make adjustments further down as you go. We got a pair of NYXLs here, gauge 9-42. There we go. Now we're going to cut, when you cut your string here, you don't want to cut too far up here toward the pickup. You want to cut right in here, right in this area here, about where the fine tuner is, right in here. All right, because you want to get a couple of good wraps on your tuning post. So right about there, I'll go ahead and cut and back off this bolt here so your saddle can get some play. Not the saddle, but the block saddle. You got to back it off. There you go. Drop that down in there, screw it right back in, get it nice and snug. You don't want to do nothing crazy where you know, you want to break something. Now we got that, let's go ahead and use the Ernie Ball Power Peg Pro. There's one wrap, there's 2, and 3. So, okay, before I remove this cardboard, I'm going to start to tune the guitar, all right? So, we're going to start tuning now. And I apologize for the camera. I'm just trying to fix it so people can see. Let's go ahead and tighten these down, these locking tuners. Not that I really need them, but I just think they're cool to have. And it makes... you know, especially on Strats, it makes stringing up so much easier. And it's just added extra security for tuning stability. I mean, you know, even though there's a locking nut up here, who cares, you know? It's like I said, when you make your own guitar or build it, however you want to say, you can just customize it how you want with stuff like this. And that's what I wanted to do, you know? Okay, let's see. I think all that's good. So now I'm going to try to attempt to tune with the trusty old snark here. And I'm not really concerned about, you know, is this going to be it? This is the last thing. I'm just trying to get, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to start working on the balance. You know, from the headstock to the system down here. And I'm going to see if I need to add another spring. Man, I tell you, these tuners make all the difference. I went a little bit down, a little bit sharp. There we go. So we want this one to be a G right there. And now these strings are going to stretch. Now you're going to go back through this, and of course they're going to be out. You see that cardboard just fell out. So it's already pulling up on the system, and you can see where it's up. See, that's too far. That's too far. So what do I do now? We're going to back these down, back them off, back it off. That's the first thing I look for, is to see. All right, now that we know that, see, it's already come back down now. It's already come back down. So let's put this back in. Place this under here. Try to keep things a little level. And I need to put this other spring on. Like I said, we got two, so now we're going to put the one in the middle. All right. It's okay. It's different for every guitar, man. It's just different. So I guess it depends on your spring tension. I do have springs that I got from FE Tone that aren't as high friction. These are a little bit more higher friction, so it's going to be more stiff, but that's all right. So now let's go ahead and do this again. Looks like the action's going to be high too, so I have to adjust that. Right now I'm just getting some tension on the string. I'm trying to save a little time there. Right there. And I got a feeling that I'm going to have to use the bar to get this cardboard off. Out from underneath, which is no big deal, because I got 3 springs underneath there now. Ooh, that's right there on it. Whoa, baby. Right there. Yeah, the action's a little high. Going to have to lower that. I'll show you. And I have a string action gauge over here that I use. One of the best things I bought. Now the thing with taking this, see it's really stiff right here. So that means it's not as stiff as I thought, but it's gonna probably make the tuning sharp now. But look, man, it's even now. See how even see how even it is? Okay, now it's sharp, all right? Like I said, pulling this cardboard out is gonna, because I got 3 springs on it, so now it's gonna pull more. So, what do I do now? Now it comes time for this part of the balancing act, if you will, process. I gotta back off these screws because everything's sharp. Let's see, I didn't get my screwdriver. You don't wanna use a cordless, you know, you don't wanna use something like that on this process. You wanna use a regular old Phillips head here, because you wanna back it out a little bit at a time. Well, that's what I like to do. And it doesn't take much. Just a little, like they say, a little dab will do you. So you just have to adjust a little bit. Now we're going to check the tuning again. And it's still really sharp. I'm going to go ahead and try to lower it. Let's see what the next one looks like. Yeah, because see, you can sit here and do this all day, and you're still gonna have to adjust things because the balance is off from the bear claw back there. Now watch. Yeah, see, it's just it's getting there. But we need to back these out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Before you know it, we'll be in the ballpark of having it balanced. That's why I'm glad they put long screws in here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Ooh. That's good right there. That one's off. We're just trying to get in the ballpark right now. So, okay, good. Okay. Trying to get in the ballpark. So we might have to tighten it up just a little because it's reading a little flat now. So just a little. This is what I call the fine tuning process. But this is the part that a lot of people miss. Now, we're getting in the ballpark. One thing I need to do is adjust this action. This action is too high because this is a new unit. So if you pardon me for a minute. Get this string action gauge right here. And this is what it looks like here. In case you're not familiar with this Dunlop string action gauge, and I like to go for between 2 and 2.25 millimeter. That's where I like my string height to be, which is the action. So we're going to go ahead and lower this a little bit here. And I like to eyeball it first. Just try to get an idea of what I'm doing here. Going the wrong way, Joseph. There we go. Clockwise to lower the action. I don't know why I'm going the other way. Okay. That's good right there. All right, so we want to hold the first fret down with our first finger and put this at the 12th fret. That's almost, it's at 2.25, which is okay. Let me do it. If I can go a little lower, I would like that. Let's see now. Let's check it. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Nice, nice. I need to raise the bottom. Need to raise that bottom just a little bit here. Just a little too low on that side. Yeah, I think we're good here. Wow, okay. Let's go back to tuning here. So now we're getting in the ballpark here. It's just, you know, like I said, it's just getting things done like this. And once you get it tuned, go through it again. See, it's still reading a little flat. So I have to tighten it a little bit. This will put more tension on it. So it brings the pitch back up to where it's supposed to be. You don't want to do a whole lot when you tighten those in the back. A little sharp, a little sharp, a little sharp. So let's see, let me check this again. Okay, yeah, that's all right. It seems to be getting better. You know, one thing too, you want to make sure that you do that I didn't do. You want to back off these fine tuners. You want to back those off. So when you lock it down, you can use them because they're all already screwed all the way down. My bad, sorry. You want to bring them up almost all the way. Not quite, but that way if you need to back them off with your tuning, you can. I'm sorry about that. Now, we got that. Now let's tune again. It's going to be flat because I just backed off all those fine tuners. Let's see here. Wow, A sharp, wow. Here we go, let's see, that's good. D. Good deal. And remember, keep in mind, these strings, they're going to stretch. They're going to stretch. That sounds out, yep. D. That sounds way out. I don't know what happened there. That's all. Might have to lower that action just a little bit. Yeah. I'd say just a little bit. Lower it just a little bit more. Because it's just a little high for me. And this side here. It feels a little better. I'm sure I have to tune. Yep, it's gonna, when you do anything like that, it's gonna throw it out some. All right. Sounds good. The reason I do that is when I'm doing the bar chord, I'm trying to see what the action is like. And check for any dead notes. Put these locking screws back on, and hope that we're good. And there you have it. It is done. All right. So yeah, man. Yeah. That's it. We are finished. So the Gotoh Floyd upgrade is complete. Yes, sir. We are done. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it very much. Sorry for the long video, but I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Joe for the G1 Xfour TV. Stay cool on your stool. Keep rocking. God bless. Bye-bye.